Hey, what's up, guys? Ryan and Mandy here with Seagull Senate Paddleboards coming
What's
at you
up?
live for
From
November.
White Rock.
From White Rock.
In November.
November 1st, we survived another summer. Now it's Black Friday season, I guess. The Halloween decorations are gone.
Every year. What
Yeah.
the heck?
Well, we did it this early last year.
It's true. It's true.
It's all good.
Maybe you saw the chainsaw video.
Maybe you saw the chainsaw video. So we have some awesome deals today that we're going to talk about. We're doing Black Friday all November long. We got the Fleet, which is a new product package we're going to talk about. I'm standing on it, kind of, you know. If you want to be an admiral in your neighborhood, you need a Fleet. We got a Fleet for you.
You need the hat, though.
I looked on Amazon for a hat. The delivery time was not good. So
yeah, we were pirates instead of captains.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Thanks for joining us, though. We love doing these live shows. If you have any questions during the show, put them in the comments. Hopefully you're joining us from our interactive player. If you're on Facebook or if you're watching us on YouTube, hit us up on our interactive player on our website. It's seagods.ca/live-shopping. And then you will be able to ask questions. We can interact with you a little bit better. And you can actually do shopping right in the broadcast. So if you're watching on mobile, you'll have a little shopping cart button at the bottom of your screen. You can pull up all the products that we have on sale. Or if you're watching from desktop, you'll see the products that are for sale right beside. So you can look at them, buy them. You don't have to leave. You can ask questions about them while we're talking about it. And
I know like shop is kind of new and stage 10 is kind of new, but not really. If you're on it instead of Facebook, you get a way better experience. And we're not the only local folks doing fun stuff on here.
We do the funnest shows.
I think so.
Yeah, we do the funnest shows. Yeah. And if you don't follow us on Shop, make sure you do, because we got a whole bunch of cool stuff lined up for this entire month. Black Friday, we got board releases coming up this month. We got another artist interview. And most importantly, though, we got some amazing value that we are bringing to the show today. The Fleet. This is my favorite package. We've never really done package deals before. And so we have a bunch of great Black Friday deals that are running all November long, but the Fleet is by far our pound for pound best deal because what you get is our inflatable dock, any two boards of your choice, and we're going to throw in two essential gear kits, which is the kayak seat, the kayak paddle, shoulder carry strap, and the action camera mount, which you can use for, the lights. If you got a GoPro, you can mount it to your board, and then we're going to throw in an electric battery pump for you as well. So you get two boards, you get the dock, you get two essential kits, so you can both chill out on your kayak seats, and you'll get an electric pump, which should have enough jam to inflate all three. It's $31.99 for that whole package. So basically all of the Black Friday deals mixed into one. And on top of that, we're throwing in a bunch of free stuff for you as well. So we've only got 35 of those that we're doing as a package for this entire month. So you really want to get on that one as fast as you can because these are going to sell out probably before Black Friday, which is on the 24th this month. And then once they're gone, and all that's left is boards and docks. No more packages.
The docks were sold out before May of last year. Well, this year. So, we want to make sure if you want one, you get your name in, you get your order in so that it doesn't roll into summer and you're out there wishing you had it. But this is the package that we use. Honestly, we really want to give you what we use all the time, right? So when we're out, it's getting to be kind of crowded on the beaches some days. If it's the most beautiful day and you're out there, you don't want to be shoulder to shoulder with everyone. It's nice to kind of float out and have some room. And honestly, you still are going to meet a ton of folks because when we're chilling on this dock, people paddle up to us and they're like, "Where did you get that? Who makes this? Where can I get one?" And sometimes we're like, "Oh yeah, we're Sea Gods, get it from us." But you might have been the one who paddled up to us and we're like, yeah, I don't know. You can just look online.
It's cool company.
Just trying to chill out here.
Yeah. So just one, you might have heard us talk about the docks before. The docks are on pre-order. They're shipping in January. And like Mandy said, last year they sold out. I think our last one sold, it was May 27th and they were gone. And we were like, dang, no more docks for the summer. We kept two for ourselves Because as Mandy said, we like to go to lakes when you're camping, even the ocean when it's calm. The dock's not amazing if it's really rough out there, but calm lakes, it's awesome if you got a cottage, something like that. But if you're camping, Weaver Lake is one of my favorite spots around here, and it can get pretty busy on the public dock. So you inflate your own dock, you bring a little anchor from Canadian Tire, like $15 for like a 5 kg anchor.
No, we have anchor bag coming.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We've been working on this collaboration.
Those.
They are
Well, we don't have them yet, so I'm still using my Canadian Tire anchor.
Yeah, well, no,
Whatever.
We're getting them made. There's lots of cool stuff coming down the pipeline because anything that I use that I think is sweet, I'm like, we need to take this and make it better and bring it to you so that you've got all the same cool stuff that we like to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, anchor bag.
Anchor bag. Anyway.
Yeah.
When you're at a busy place, lots of people.
Yeah.
You inflate your whole fleet. You put on your captain's hat. What we do is you just put the boards on top just like this.
Yeah.
And we'll have our coolers, our kids, our dog, everything here, and then stand on one side like this. I'll stand on this side. You paddle it away. You can put fins on the bottom of this thing. They come with 2 slide-in fins, so it actually doesn't track that bad.
Yeah, you can actually get it moving pretty good.
Yeah, and then you just paddle to your destination, and you hang out. You drop anchor. You got your cooler of sodas, and you got your kids and your dog and your boards, and honestly, you find a little cove. You're by yourself all day. It's the best.
My folks were not super into paddleboarding, and neither were Vince and Robert on Dragon's Den, but they saw the dock and they were like, this is something that we're into. This is what I want to do. And so maybe you've got the fam jam that you want to take out, but you've got some folks who aren't keen on the sport. They're going to come out and have a good time, and you've got somewhere to keep them happy, keep them hydrated, floating out and being in the center of it all. So it's a good family package, truly.
Yeah, it really is, especially if you have a cottage or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, send the kids out on the dock. If you're like me, we don't sell electric fins, but you get 2 little electric fins you put on the dock, and then you're really gonna have a good time because it's like a pontoon boat. It's like an inflatable pontoon boat sort of feel, without the barbecue.
If I've already taken off with the kids and Ryan's on here solo, he's just gonna be on the front doing a sculling stroke like this, and you can move this dock out wherever you want it. So
it's just a little bit slow going that way.
Yeah.
But it works. I mean, I took it out about 200 yards from shore when you guys were doing sup yoga.
Yeah.
And I had an Adirondack on here, not a folding one. I actually had an Adirondack chair that I brought, and I set it up on here. And then I just used this as a landing pad for my drone, and just boop, out you go.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, hey, John.
Question from John. What's up, John?
What's the weight limit for the dock?
I mean, it's around 1,000 pounds, I would say.
We had it out at the lake.
Me and you and both your parents and both our kids on it.
Yeah.
I'm 220. Your dad's probably around 210 or something like that.
You're generous.
240, 50, something like that. Anyway.
And the cooler full of ice and stuff.
Ice and sodas, root beers, definitely.
Yeah. Honestly, but no, out in Manitoba, there was what? They had 10 people on there jumping on and off.
The entire family reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to sink it. So.
Yeah, lots of people. But typically I say, 4 adults, just because you're more limited by size than you are by volume, I think. And so 4 adults with chairs can comfortably sit on here. You could probably get 5 plus a cooler. Mm-hmm. But the dock is 7 feet-ish by 9.5 feet. So you can put pretty much an Adirondack chair on each corner, cooler in the middle, and maybe you could fit a 5th person on there. The other thing we like to do, and it's especially cool because with the fleet you get the essential gear kit, is the kayak seats can actually attach to the sides. And then you could sit kind of on the side with your feet dipping in the water. So it's a whole other way to hang out.
Or you put your life jacket on like a diaper, and then you just kind of bob around in the water, and you're just hanging out like it's your swim up bar.
What do you do?
You bob around in the water with your life jacket on. What did I say?
That's what you said. It was just funny to watch you do this.
Well, that's how it feels. Or, we put the handles on, not just so that you can like easily carry it out, but you can strap a couple together. So if you've got a couple families who like to go on vacation together, you each get your setup, you get your fleet, and then you go out there and you raft up. It's a pretty fun time.
So let's talk about that vacation.
Yeah.
So the fleet, that is our by far pound for pound best deal that we have all November. That's why it's only limited to 35, because it's an amazing deal. So we can only give 35 of them away. Not give away. We can only sell 35. The other deal that we have all month long, 35% off all boards. So you've heard us talk about some deals with the ULF boards in the last couple of months. It's 35% off any board that's in stock. So you've been looking at a CX board, maybe Carta Marina CX, super rad board, super lightweight. It's only 21.5 pounds, something like that, going off memory here. And an amazing graphic with the Kraken and the ship on the bottom, 35% off. Makes it, what's the numbers? I'm looking at the numbers. I don't know. I can't read that. 970.
All of our boards, except for the Katos, are under $1,000
Canadian. Yeah.
With this
definitely under 1,000 American.
Oh yeah. The Americans, they're laughing at us right now. You guys have an amazing exchange rate, but we are still pricing
$1.40. It's
for
crazy.
what it actually costs us.
Yeah. So if you are watching, you can check out our US specific website, seagodstuff.com. Has the exact same deals. Enter the code BFCM35 at checkout. You'll get 35% off. If you buy right within this broadcast, though, you don't need to worry about that. It's automatic. Any of the boards, 35% off when you go to checkout in the broadcast. And with the fleet's an automatic one. You got to add the fleet product to your cart, and then any 2 boards to your cart, and the boards will automatically be discounted 100%. And then you'll just be paying the price of the fleet, which is $31.99 Canadian. And then we'll throw in the battery pump and the 2 essentials kits when we ship.
Do you have a question?
I have a question from Matt.
Hey, what's
Matt.
up, Matt?
Calypso available in the US?
Nope.
Sorry, it's a really special patent for us. And so it is like, I'm not going to tease you too much. I'm sorry, but it is really sweet.
Yeah, we're only
so
allowed to sell it in
ultra-rigid.
Canada. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But we are still doing it for a crazy deal too.
Yeah. What is the crazy deal on the kayak?
50.
Oh, 50.
50.
I didn't even know that. I texted a lady today and said 35. So if you're watching, even better deal.
Yeah, Matt. So, I mean, Canadians are friendly. Maybe you know one of us up here.
I have a ton of stuff shipped to Blaine Postal Service across the border, and I go pick it up myself. I can't control where you go with this thing if you have it shipped somewhere in Canada, but we can only ship it within Canada, unfortunately, or the UK or Australia.
Yeah, I'm a really bad liar. So we're pretty honest with our patent and everything else we do.
Yeah.
So sorry, Matt.
So yeah, if you are interested in and you live close to the border, have it shipped to somewhere close where you can pick it up. Otherwise,
let's talk about vacation.
Maybe you're traveling to the UK for vacation.
Oh.
Then we can ship it there. Hey? Huh?
Are you taking
No.
Annabelle?
No.
She says she doesn't want to do that one. Carry on. We take our boards everywhere. And it's not just because, we feel the need to like go and advertise everywhere we go. It's because I honestly friggin' love paddleboarding. And it is a complete vacation unless I get past the shore and go out. When we stay at anywhere, I want to see, like, where are we?
I remember that.
I don't want to say an all-inclusive because we haven't been doing all-inclusives lately. But for me, it's getting past the shore, out to the water, turning around and looking, and then I get kind of a feel for the geography and like what it actually looks like where I am. Instead of just looking out at the beautiful blue water, I want to be at the blue water, looking in.
That's a lot of words you just said there.
A lot of bees. I know. It's been a day, I love it.
I think.
So I want to talk about packing it because this is one of our most frequently asked questions. Can I take my board on the airplane? 100% yes. You take your board, you open the bag. There's lots of room in the bag for your PFD, for your clothes, your shampoo, all your stuff. and then you just check it. And it doesn't cost you anything extra.
On the airlines.
On the airlines. Yeah, I've used Air Canada, WestJet, Qantas, Sunwing. Who else have we flown with?
Not Sunwing. Not Sunwing with a paddleboard.
No? Because
if you've flown with Sunwing, they're like, if you're like 50 grams over
do
your
not
weight,
talk about the pants over pants story.
Yeah, but if you bring a suitcase that's like 40.01 pounds, they'll charge you $500.
It's not a suitcase because this is a sporting good.
All I'm saying is check with the airline first. But WestJet's solid. We've flown a ton of these. Flown a ton of times with these boards with WestJet.
I've never had trouble.
And the CX boards, they're about 38 pounds a whole package. You'd be amazed. WestJet allows 50 pounds to check. You'd be amazed how much underwear you can fit when you have 12 pounds of space. Tons. You never have to worry. It's like go for 7 nights. I bring 14 pairs of underwear. You never know what's going to happen in Mexico.
You just take your board and you check it. The only thing is if you have the Chimera, you have to tell them you've got the little CO2 valve cartridge. That's it. It's simple. Yeah.
Or you'll be like me and they'll put it through the X-ray and you'll forget. And they'll be like, "Are you sure you don't have any explosives in here?" And I'll be like, "What are you talking about?" And then they give you the big eye, like the Dwayne the Rock Johnson eye thing.
Yeah, the one guy
and then
wanted me to carry it on.
Your crap out, and you have to be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot."
No, come on. The one guy wanted me to carry it on, and I said, "Okay, I'll carry my life jacket on." And
you wore it.
I wore it. Well, no, I didn't, but I was going to. I was going to put it on to Australia and sit beside my seatmate and be like, "I'm just afraid in case we drown."
Terrified of flying over the ocean. Terrified. I'm ready.
Yeah, but honestly, if you've ever gone to your resort and you've tried to book a board rental, the boards they have at the resorts are horrendous. They are underinflated, patched up, heavy, floppy.
Sometimes they'll have composite boards that have been like so many cracked and repaired.
The waterlogged.
They take on water, and like I remember we were at a resort. This was like 3 years ago now. The board must have weighed 60 pounds. Like you could feel the water kind of sloshing in it, and like you take it out, and you're like, I guess this is what I'm going to use. But
yeah, so I always bring my own, and we've even brought 4 because we want everyone to come out with us, and we just tuck them on the balcony, and it's super duper easy. And the other thing,
especially for ground floor.
Yeah.
The one year we were ground floor, and we just left them in the shrubs.
Yeah, we went in Mexico, Grove on the Cancun side, and they were all booked up. We couldn't get a tour. So we're like, you know what? We've got our own boards. Let's just take a taxi and go. So we brought our boards, inflated them right there. The taxi dropped us off. Bye-bye. You know, tell these people over here when you're back, and they'll give me a call. And we put all of our stuff. We weren't going to leave our, bag and pump on the edge and
sidewalk.
Yeah. We put it all in the front of the board with the kids, went down these mangroves, had an amazing time.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if we had just counted on it being there available to rent when we showed up, we would have been so disappointed.
Yeah.
But it turned out pretty awesome.
Yeah. So hopefully you're lucky enough to do some traveling this winter. Oh, another question.
What's up, Laura?
John's asked if you have to wrap your bag to make sure the straps don't catch, or is there a way of keeping your bag safe when it's flying?
Yeah. Usually what we do is same as like if you bring a child seat with you, just ask the flight person there where you can check it in to throw it in one of those clear plastic bags, and they'll just tie a knot in it and it just keeps all the straps safe. That's all we've ever done. I've never had a problem. Every
Ryan
now and then
is
you'll
so
get
much more careful than me. I never do that.
Some rub marks and stuff on your bag, but that's just like what happens with air travel. But nothing that's ever like damaged our bag to the point where I'm like, oh my God, my bag's ruined. Yeah.
No,
and we've flown some tons.
Yeah, I just tighten them down and tie it up. But the one thing I do is, the chest strap, undo that one because it's not meant to lift your bag from the chest strap. And so if you leave that little one open, it's not long enough like that it's going to catch anywhere. This one, I like to talk with my hands. Yeah, this strap that goes across here.
Yeah, that's
leave that one open.
Because they'll grab it and then it rips it right off the regular straps.
Yeah, but then you just heat it up with a hairdryer and put it back on easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if it is something that can break, I will have broken it. Or the YMCA kids who use the boards all summer, they will have broken it. and we will have engineered out that problem.
Or our own kids would have broken it.
Oh yeah, our little durability testers.
Yeah. Yeah, the most boards so we have 2 kids, 4 of us. Most we've ever traveled with is 4 boards because our kids are old enough that they get their own ticket now.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone gets a check a bag. So 4 boards. That way we can, if we want to go a little touring, a little further on a Carta Marina or something like that, we bring that as well.
And
if we just want to chill, we bring the all-around boards, Diatom and Elemental. If it's a little bit surfable, Elemental Wave, I'll take every now and then. It's not the best surfing, but it's not terrible, that's for sure.
So we were thinking like what boards to put together in the fleet. And, you know, we've got some really popular combinations. If you're looking for 2 boards, honestly, the Diatom and the Carta Marina are so popular. Am I out of this? Thank you. The Diatom and the Carta Marina are a really popular combination because you get a little bit of extra stability and you get a board that's going to go further easier. And you don't have to worry that like one person is going to be way faster than the other one, because Ryan will be out on the Kados race board and I'll have 2 kids on the yoga board, and he might do a little circle around or whatever, but you're still going to have a really great time out as a group. No one is going to get like totally left behind because you didn't choose the perfect board combo. Don't worry.
Yeah, I find like paddling in groups, most groups are not like keep up or die. They're out there, but like for the most part, that's not how it is. And we get a lot of questions like, you know, I want to get this board for my wife because she loves the colors, and I want to get this board for me because I want to go fast. And it's like, okay, well, you know, get them then. And well, aren't I going to leave my wife in the dust? I'm like, well, that's really up to you. You know, if you paddle your ass off, you may leave her in the dust.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know your marital issues.
You might have a hard conversation when you get back. That's on you. But it's definitely reasonable to paddle together with an all-around board and a touring board. You can stay together and have a great time. So it's nice to get sort of the mix of both, because there are going to be times when you're not paddling together. So that's when it's nice to have 2 different kind of boards, and you can kind of figure out where you're going to go on your paddling journey. Mm-hmm. And typically a lot of people sort of go into the touring style boards because after you get a little bit fit, you get used to your balance. You start to discover you can go a little bit further, and then that like insatiable want to go and explore a little bit more starts to develop. And once that happens, forget about it.
I still love the Elemental Wave. It is still my favorite. Ryan's favorite is the Carta Marina Touring, and he will just sell that one all day long, where I'm like, no, the Elemental Wave is the best for everyone. As long as you're not 6 feet tall and have that like urge to just give her all the time. I still have a lot of fun
on the Elemental Wave. It's just my go-to.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Carta Marina ULF is still my favorite board. Always has been. You probably heard me say it 50 times if you've been watching any of these broadcasts. I love it. I love the artwork. I love the board. I love everything about it. And the fact that it's a little bit heavier than the CX doesn't bother me at all.
So if you are looking for a couple boards and you want the same one, you know, there's the Ultralight Fusion and there's the CX lines. And so you can have the same shape with different art, because that's the other thing. People always ask us, I like this board. Does it come in another color? Well, yeah. Now you've got 2 options with that shape. Yeah.
Yep. Only difference is a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
What's the difference between CX and ULF?
The strings inside.
You'd think that we rehearsed that, but we didn't. We don't rehearse for these.
No, maybe we should though.
No.
What else, you guys? Anyone have any questions?
If anybody's just joining us, we are talking about our Black Friday deals all month long, all November long, 35% off any board that's in stock. Oh, I almost forgot. Now that I'm talking about this. So that is a deal. We got the fleet, which is another even more amazing deal, because if you were to buy them all separate, you'd pay more money. 2 boards, 1 dock, 2 essentials kits, and the electric battery pump. $31.99 for the entire package. It's called the fleet. All you got to do is add the fleet to your cart, pick your 2 boards, add them to your cart. The boards get discounted 100%, and then we'll throw in the essential kit and we'll throw in the battery pack for free when we ship. But what I forgot to talk about for BFCM deals that are running all this month, if you're in Canada, we have RBC Pay Plan. It's a buy now, pay later program. And for November, we're offering 0% interest APR
Like,
financing.
do you know how much
Unapproved credit
mortgages are
for
right
up to
now?
12 months. So
Getting 0%
Yeah.
on your fleet is incredible.
yeah. So
Wow.
when you go to checkout or when you're at our product page, there underneath the price there's a little thing that says monthly payments or more. Click on that. That tells you everything you need to know. And our main menu has a financing page as well. You can check it out. But 0%, you still have to get approved for it. But it's like a light credit check that they do. You get a little bit of information. It takes like 30 seconds. You need to pop up around the page so you can leave our website. And we have 0% financing, 3, 6, 12 months, up to you. We pay the interest. That's how that works. So there you go. You're welcome.
Someone's going to pay it.
Yeah, the banks get their money, baby.
I'll do that for you.
Question from Susie online. She's saying she's not sure which board her daughter wants. Can she buy it during the Black Friday sale and change it if she wants a different model?
Oh, this is a good one.
That is a good question.
So,
we never rehearsed this question.
No, we didn't. But last December, I don't want to have this problem. I have someone in my list who always returns everything. So what I would say to do, so what I said last year is yes, we guarantee they're going to love it. And if it hasn't shipped yet, absolutely, you can swap it. What we could do is you could do a printout, right? And so if you want to give this to her and you want to make sure it's the right one, then you give her the card showing what it is. And then...
That sounds complicated. I can't believe you're saying these words on live TV.
The card to say what it is? Okay, well, the other choice is you buy it, she gets it. This is what we did last year. You buy it, you get it, she wants to trade it, then you have to send it back. And we will not do the restocking fee if it's going to be the Christmas gift. And this is something we do during December, is we guarantee they're going to love it, and we'll waive that 10% restocking fee. But we haven't come up with that yet for November.
Yeah. Typically we do the returns. The only problem, and this is a complicated problem because we haven't actually discussed it internally yet. So here we go, doing it live. The November deal ends in November.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the board prices change, and so you can't just hang on to a board for 90 days and be like, oh, can I get this one? Oh, this is a different model or whatever. So there's going to be some financial implications there.
So Susie, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
We absolutely know that this is a fear. So I would say do the gift card and hold the shipping so that you can get the good deal, the 0% and everything, and hold the shipping and make sure it's going to be the right one. Because once it's gone out, it gets a little bit more complicated that we need to figure out.
Yeah. That's a great question, though.
Yeah, thank you.
From Patty, and she says, is there any issues with bringing the electric pump on flights?
It is the same as your laptop. So in here is...
You can't check it.
You can't check it, but you can bring it, because we've had a lot of ladies in Hawaii who want it, and we can't ship it by air. And so they get their family members from the mainland. They buy it, and then they take it on the airplane, and it just has to go through that little white bucket. So that's the only issue there, is you've just got to bring it in your carry-on.
Yeah, it does have an internal lithium-ion battery that's rechargeable, so just like a laptop.
Yep.
Yeah, and actually a lot of places you don't even need to pull it out anymore. I was in Chicago airport last year, and they don't even want you to take your laptops out anymore.
Oh,
they
really?
got the technology to see through a backpack now, so.
Whoa, there we go.
Crazy. Making their crazy advancements over there at Chicago airport.
Yeah. So it's not a big deal. Absolutely, you can bring it on the airplane, just like a laptop. Yeah.
Back to financing. I'm going to finish that thought, the 0% financing.
Okay.
Where was I? Oh, yeah, Canadian financing. Check it out on our website, seagulls.ca. In the top menu, there's financing, gives you all the details, and we've updated it for Black Friday, so only November.
Oh, but hold on.
Let me finish my thought here. 0% interest for up to 12 months if you're approved, but also on the American website, seagotsup.com, we also have 0% interest for November only. Same conditions kind of apply. It's through a financial program called Bread Financial. And also there, you can check out the 0% financing. It's in the main menu. So it's the same idea. You can apply. And actually with Bread Financial, you can apply before you even go through checkout. So it's a little bit easier. So you'll know what kind of funding you can get at 0% before you even start shopping around. So check it out. It's a really great deal, 0%. We pay the interest, and that's only until November 30th. So
you're welcome.
Yeah.
So when you are using it, this is the next FAQ, right, Laura? Is people are looking how to use the financing, and they don't see it until you aren't going to see it till you actually go to pay. So not at the checkout. You go through the shipping, and then you see your option to choose the financing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bread Financial is a little bit different. You can fill it out ahead of time. But all the information's there. It's on our financing page, which is in the main menu. So just check it out. If you have any questions, you can let us know. There's also some pretty good resources as far as the Bread Financial phone number. And they'll answer any questions for you. And RBC also has a similar phone number. You can phone them up, and they'll answer any questions for you as well. But again, 0% financing. Get the fleet, 0%. Forget about it. I think it's like
you're
$80 a month, and you'll have it paid off by summer.
Yeah, this everything here is what we use all summer. Obviously, we don't take the dock on the airplane. Leave that one at home. Leave it at the cabin. But your
Even
boards,
better, get yourself a van, throw the dock in the van, drive to Mexico.
We are probably taking this one on our Mexican drive this year.
Yeah, I'm going to segue. With that.
I'm excited for this.
Because we're almost done.
Oh.
It's
Before the van, then, I want to talk about the other reason that you're going to take advantage of getting one of these boards.
What's the other reason?
The other reason is that we donate these boards to Night Shift Ministries, to Children's Aid Foundation. This season coming up is your Black Tie Affair season. Pacific Wild.
We donated a bunch of boards this year.
I know. We get a lot of requests, but we can't get them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Night Shift.
Yeah, we donated Night Shift twice this year.
It's like hits us here and the kids. But what I want to say is when we donate a board, it fetches in the live auction way better than the online auction. They always do really well at the Black Tie Affairs, between $2,000 and $4,000. So if you have one of your Black Tie Affairs and you want to give more than cash, you want to give an item for auction, this is what you want to put in. Get one of these boards because it will amplify your donation. Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of the food bank, where a lot of people think you should give food to the food bank.
Yeah.
But if you give them money, they can buy more. It's kind of like the same idea except opposite.
Yeah.
I'm probably just making it confusing for everybody. I do that sometimes. Just say a bunch of words that come out of my face.
I love you anyway.
Yeah, it's happening right now in front of everybody.
The other thing you can do is buy one of these boards to make your Black Tie Affair more exciting and fetch more for that charity that's close to your heart.
Yep. Anyway,
Baja.
Back to the segue. So we're almost done here. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And I just want to talk about the upcoming streams that we are going to be doing. We're going to continue doing this on Wednesday, 4 o'clock. We may change the time. That actually, we need to get some feedback on that from you people.
Please.
Everybody who's watching at 4 o'clock is a great time. 4 o'clock Pacific, that is. But this month, we're doing it every Wednesday again. We're doing a broadcast on actual Black Friday. That's Friday, November 24th. And November 29th, we have another artist interview that's going to be a lot of fun. It's the very first artist we ever worked with, Luke McBain. So if there is any broadcast you are going to call in, dial in, whatever you want to call it.
You want to meet Luke.
Luke is
awesome. So cool.
So that's going to be a really fun one. Luke did the art on the Kados, which is, you can't see it, but it's up here. And also we used to make composite boards, and he did some artwork for those. Our sticker packs are done by Luke. He's a real rad human, and I'm really excited to introduce him to the world through Stage 10.
Yeah.
And then after that, Sea Gods is going on a road trip. We're in White Rock, BC, for those that don't know. We're heading down to La Paz for the winter. And we're taking our Sprinter van. It's not a camperized Sprinter van. A lot of people are like, ooh, camperized Sprinter van. It's not. No. I built a bed frame in there out of 2x4s, and we eat bologna sandwiches with our kids. It's that kind of road trip.
We're pretty simple, We like what we like. We like it to be really good. We like it to be well thought out. But when we travel, we just kind of do it.
Yeah, so we're going to be bringing boards, the dock, and we are also bringing the Starlink internet. So we will be doing these live streams from different beaches in Baja as we make our way down. Our final destination is La Paz. We'll be down there for 30 days, and we'll be exploring the beaches in La Paz and doing broadcasts from there. So Stage 10, I think, this isn't confirmed, but we've been talking with Stage 10 about promoting this on the Stage 10 website, which was really exciting for us. We'll have a little map to show you all the stops we're going to make. And if you got questions about traveling in Baja, that'll be the time to ask them, because we'll be down there doing it live. It's awesome. Road tripping in Baja is awesome.
And if you happen to be also headed down to Baja, come on out and find us and just like hit us up and tell us where you're going to be, because it is so much fun to ride with other people down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We put stickers on street signs and stuff. We had a dude, Sam
Ogden?
I think it's Sam Ogden. Reached out and was like, "Hey, I saw you guys sticker on whatever sign." I thought it was Player Requisite, but it wasn't. It was oh man, I'm forgetting.
Cicada?
No, it's the beach by where we went for just the day where everybody surfs.
Oh yeah.
Just north. Geez, I'm drawing a blank.
That's all right, because
Cerritos. Yeah, let's play Cerritos.
Yeah. Lots of cool places. There are a ton of cool places to explore, and it is always more fun with the Sea Gods board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that, we're going to shut her down. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget our Black Friday deals, 35% off all boards. The fleet, super amazing deal. The dock, boards, essential kits, the pump, the whole shebang. $31.99 gets set up.
If you have any questions, please, we love to chat sup. You're going to get Ryan or I, or you're going to get Laura or Annabelle.
Which is great.
Si vous parlez en français, you can talk to Laura. She's like, no, that's not how you say it. No.
But she's from France, so
she'll help you out.
She'll help you out. Yeah, if you want to speak French, we got you covered. If you want to speak proper English, we got you covered too with Annabelle.
Amazing.
If you want to hear someone ramble, give me a call.
Yeah, you should probably call Laura and Annabelle.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much, you guys. We will see you next week.